Hello everybody, my name is Michelle and welcome to my kitchen. Today we are making pasta with roasted vegetables and lentils and tomato sauce. So I'm going to put it all together for you. I have already done my roasted vegetables. I have a whole sheet full, you can see. What I did was I took 2 red peppers, a small zucchini, a small eggplant, half a pound of mushrooms, a whole sweet onion, and I quartered it, sectioned it, took it into sections, and about 4 or 5 garlic cloves. And what I'm going to do before I go any further is I'm going to show you what I do with the garlic cloves. Is they're whole, so I've gathered them in this area, and to make sure that a whole clove doesn't go into our pasta, I'm just going to mash it up with a fork, the back of the fork. And that's going to be good because who wants to bite into a whole garlic clove? And that way it can be dispersed. So we're going to use about half of the pan of roasted vegetables. But if I'm roasting vegetables, why wouldn't I do a whole pan and then have some left over for tomorrow? I love cold roasted vegetables on my salad greens. It's delicious. The other trick, and I've discovered this recently when I bought a rice cooker, that I've been experimenting with it. It's a mini rice cooker, and it cooks about 2 cups total when it's cooked. So I started with 1 cup of the dried green lentils, and I add 2 cups of water. I put it in my rice cooker like normal, and boom, 20 minutes later, it's ready. I love it. I've been cooking oatmeal like that, and a combination of rice and quinoa. You could actually cook rice with quinoa and lentils all together. So just remember the combination is always going to be 2 to 1, so twice as much water as volume. So the same goes for rolled oats. If you're using long cooking rolled oats, you're going to use 1 cup of rolled oats and 2 cups of water. So this has been a lot of fun, and I cook my lentils in that, and I probably won't use the whole 2 cups, but they're ready. And the other thing I have to show you, this is my all-time favorite dried Italian pasta, molisana. It comes straight from Italy, and it's readily available almost anywhere in Canada. I just picked it up at Food Basics, so if it's available at Food Basics, I'm sure it's available in most stores. And you can use basically any style of pasta that you like. So instead of spaghetti or linguine, I like to use like a tortellini or panini. You can use a spiral pasta. You can use anything you want. And I just cooked half the bag, and I received this week a special gift from one of my clients, and I have to send a big shout out, thank you, for some roasted tomato, homemade tomato sauce. So I'm so excited about this. So I'm going to use this today also. This is relatively easy once you have your roasted vegetables. I pre-cook my pasta, and I can either use canned lentils or dried lentils that are cooked. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to toss it all together, and of course this is a vegetarian or vegan actually recipe. And to start with, I'm just going to put my pasta in the bowl. I'm going to use it all. So you can see how much pasta noodles this makes, even for just half of a container of this. And I'm doing this recipe right now because on Sunday I'm going to visit my family in Ottawa, and I want to bring some lunch with me so that when I arrive, lunch is ready. I like to do that. So I'm going to use about half of these roasted vegetables. So again, I've got zucchini, eggplant, mushrooms. Oh, it's so good. I love the redness too of the red peppers. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a generous portion of this garlic. Probably 3 cloves worth. At least, it's going to be good. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the lentils and I'm going to scoop it. I'm probably going to use 3/4 of a cup to 1 cup of the lentils and mix it in. I've made this recipe before and it was really delicious. And the other thing I know is that if I mix this all together nicely, and then I'm going to pour the tomato sauce in. The lentils is a nice change from the ground beef also. I really like it. It's nice and light, especially for the summertime. And this recipe is meant to be heated, so you can put it in a casserole dish if you want to reheat it. You can, of course, if you wanted to, you could put a little bit of Parmesan cheese on top or mozzarella cheese and put it in a lasagna dish or a casserole dish and just reheat it. What I'm probably going to do when I get to Ottawa, because it's supposed to be really hot tomorrow, it's supposed to be about 29 degrees Celsius. So instead of heating the house up, I'll probably just scoop out the appropriate amounts for everybody and just heat it in the microwave. It'll be really simple. Now you can use as much tomato sauce as you like. I don't like it to be super saucy because I want to be able to eat and enjoy the vegetables. The other thing that's really interesting, when I first made this recipe, I thought that I would have to chop up the vegetables. But in fact, I really enjoy the vegetables when they're really bite-sized like this. So I kept it all whole like this. It's so much more enjoyable. I really like this. And basically, this is it. Ta-da! One thing I thought that'd be really fun, instead of using Parmesan cheese on top or mozzarella cheese, I have some sprouts, some green sprouts, and I'm going to sprinkle that on top. So I wanted to use it up. It's much prettier than parsley, I think. It gives it a beautiful color. Look at that, isn't that lovely? So how easy was that? A vegetable pasta with lentils. Everything you need. It's a full meal deal. You've got your protein, you've got your grains from your pasta, and you've got a lot of vegetables. So use the vegetables you like and make it your own. Use the noodles you like, and your whole family is going to enjoy this. So I hope you've enjoyed this, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye!